What's up, YouTube? It's Brendan from Market Makers. Guys, I have a very special video for you. If you only watch one of my videos, watch this video. You're going to love this information. I'm going to give you Bitcoin price predictions and price action based on advanced Fibonacci trading strategies as well as Wyckoff. So guys, go ahead and smash the like button for me. Hit the subscribe button. And of course, check out our room. The Discord link is in the video description. Our Twitter is in the video description. Would love to see you guys there. Our room has a free side and a pay side. Pay side obviously has all the goodies. Come check it out. No risk, no obligation. Guys, real quick recap, and we're going to get into the juicy stuff. So I saw on YouTube, a lot of people are going super bearish. They're just now realizing that death cross is a thing, right? And they think the shakeout that Wyckoff did, the composite man did, they think that was true weakness in price. And, let's look and see, guys. Let's look and see what we're looking at. So here's the zoomed out view on the weekly, okay? The zoomed out view, as you can see, we tested our bottom just like I previously predicted we would. And now we have this nice little bullish candle. This is weekly time frame. Let's go ahead and zoom in here. I want to show you guys on the weekly once again, fib time. We've talked about this in a couple of videos now. Whenever you're laying out your fib tools, make sure that they have some accuracy, okay? And of course, we're looking at the one fib, January 17th. Keep in mind that's one candle, but it's 7 days, okay? January 17th, another potential pivot point. Looking at the accuracy, we had a buy candle, a sell candle, a buy candle, and then a dump, okay? And keep in mind, since these are weekly candles, this blue candle right here is 6,000 points, okay? So these are big swings here in price. Let's see what happens January 17th. Let's go ahead and advance. Guys, I want to show you some really cool things. I'm going to tie it all together at the end for you, okay? Let's look at a couple of things here. I want to focus on the down thrust candle in the previous accumulation cycle. This is that June, July accumulation cycle before we broke out, right? Because we, as you know, we are tracking so closely to this. The down thrust candle to this blue candle, right? Because right now Bitcoin is on a little bit of an uptrend. I want to capture this blue candle right here from the down thrust candle. Let's see how many days that was. So we're going to go to the bar before the down thrust, up to the blue candle, and that is 8 bars. Fibonacci number, of course, 8 bars. And then this selling trend commences, right? And this is what we're trying to find when this could happen. And of course, additionally, we also had what? We had the 55 and 233 cross, and we've been talking about that incoming death cross, as you guys know, for at least a week or two now. Let's go ahead and pull this over to current time frame to save some time. I laid out the fib time already. Look at the fib time and look at the bar count from the clear down thrust shakeout candle now, projecting forward 8 bars. That 9th bar is the one fib on January 18th, okay? Again, Fibonacci number, 8 bars and 8 bars, guys, and we happen to land on a potential pivot point, which is the Fibonacci point, okay? And when you look at this, guys, this bar says January 12th. It's 8 o'clock Eastern time, January 11th. So I don't know how TradingView calculates the days here. So this could actually be January 17th or 18th, depending how it's calculating the days. But regardless, we project out 8 bars, and then we hit the one pivot point. Now, guys, there's more. Just wait a second. I'm going to tie this all together for you. 4-hour time frame. 4-hour time frame. A couple of things are happening here. I need you to pay attention to. So let's go ahead and look at Ichi on the 4-hour time frame. We broke through Ichi on the 1-hour time frame, just like we talked about yesterday. Let me see if I can show you that really quickly. I think I have that chart up. Yeah, here we go. So we broke through Ichi. Remember I told you, look how thin the cloud was getting? You were going to get a Kumo twist right here. When your red resistance cloud goes to a green support cloud, price climbed up above the moving averages, above the red cloud, and will now use this little support cloud that's forming. It's just a little baby cloud that's forming. We'll use this as support to potentially move up. So looking back on the 4-hour time frame, let's see if we've made any progress here. We got above the moving average, and now we have this cloud. We also have a descending 233. This is where Fibonacci comes in, guys. Let me show you the Fibonacci. So the Fibonacci pattern I want to show you here, I got to draw this for you. Let's go ahead and put my pattern tool on. I'm going to grab the X point to our down thrust candle on the 4-hour time frame, to our swing high, down to our current swing low here, And then this pattern comes out to the 0.5, right? About 501. That's close enough. So this is a bearish 5-0 pattern, okay? So what price does is it hits these key Fibonacci points. It goes X to A, up to B, down to C, comes to D, finds resistance, and then reverses, okay? And at the same time, notice your 233. Notice the confluence here of where it could find this resistance. So let's look at this. There's a couple things I want to show you here with Fibonacci. I'm going to go ahead and check this pattern. I'm going to pull a fib retracement from our selling climax candle to our swing high in this trend right about there. Guys, what's the most commonly retraced to fib? The 618, okay? I talk about this quite often. And I'm going to pull a trend-based fib. I'm going to use the same point, but the trend-based fib captures different information. A trend-based fib captures a complete impulse wave. So we're going to go from our selling climax candle to our swing high, and then a complete retracement down to the point C here in the pattern. So the most commonly retraced to fib is this 618. Look where the PRZ is of this pattern. It is right sandwiched between the two 618s, okay? Because we're capturing slightly different information. You're getting slightly different prices here, but right between. And by the way, this pattern, where this would take Bitcoin, if Bitcoin keeps moving up the track to this pattern, roughly 45.9, so roughly 46K. Let's move forward so I can tie this together for you on the daily time frame. This is really cool. The daily time frame, guys, I showed you the Black Swan video, okay? Or I showed you the Black Swan trade that we did in the room. And as you can see, the Black Swan is a bullish pattern. It is lifting price. This is daily time frame. Here's your 8-bar projection. Here's Bitcoin price being lifted by the Black Swan. And here's that 5-0 bearish pattern I just drew for you on the previous screen. There's a lot of information going on here. Look at this. Hold on. I gotta circle some of this stuff for you because this would be absolutely insane if this plays out this way. You have your 55-233 crossing. You have your 1 fib, which is a potential pivot point. These could cross before the 1 fib, hit the 1 fib and cross. It's hard to predict that. You have price rising from this bullish pattern, and then you have a bearish pattern riding piggyback set to reverse right here at the point D, as you know, sandwiched between two 618s on fibs, okay? Really, really interesting. But wait, guys, check this out. This is even better. If we pull over our cutout, and guys, if you didn't watch any of the previous videos, watch the last couple of videos, catch up on the WYCKOFF stuff so we can always cover new material. If you pull over the cutout that we showed in the previous videos, lay it on top of our down thrust candle. Look at this. Lay it on top of our down thrust candle. You have a bearish pattern validating right here at point D on the 1 fib, January 18th. And this is a cutout from June and July. And look at the candle price action when you marry it up. Because as we know, the 8-bar projection is the same in the June-July accumulation as it is currently right now in a projection. So this could all play out like this. This could be the dissension in WYCKOFF that we're waiting for. And everybody's going to once again predict the market's dead. And then we get a nice spring or just strong sign of strength, which would just be strong bullish candles up. And again, we're going to find resistance. Where will we find that resistance? Most likely at the first fib, the 382, just like we did in the June-July accumulation cycle. And right here is your last point of support, where we can also look to enter potential trades or add to our existing positions, because many of us traded it down here. So guys, this is where we are at in the price action. This is absolutely amazing, these confluences, if this plays out this way, okay? And keep in mind, I say this every video, you have to hold your key support, right? You got to hold your key support levels, which we tested. We have to hold these. So if we don't hold those at any time, you're going into redistribution, okay? But just watch this as you're watching all the other YouTubers be totally lost on the price action, predicting the death and end of Bitcoin. If we track to this, the way that these patterns are predicting, the way that the price action is currently tracking based on our previous accumulation cycle, how amazing would that be? And you guys got this information here over the last 2 weeks, well before it happened. Hope you enjoy this video, my friends. Happy trading to everybody. Talk to you guys soon. Another video coming tomorrow. Check out Market Makers, guys. Love to have you there. Take care, everybody.